You know, when it comes to marketing, it just seems like so much of this stuff really is not under your control. I mean, how do you do backlinks on a website anyway? Well, there are some things that are terribly important and they are under your control. One of them is compelling text. And that's what we want to talk about right now. This is Section 1, Lecture 7. This time we're just outside the fortress Torah Tel Al, and Torah means tower. This fortress was built by the king of Napoli about 400 years ago to protect the little town of Scalia, Italy from pirates. Now, compelling text. Compelling text is something that I deal with on almost a daily basis, and I see so much text that with just a few changes could make a great deal of difference to the business owner. Let me ask you something. Does your text say something like, "Fine Italian dining for the discerning customer"? If it does, you don't really have compelling text. You see, the average person visiting a website, for example, is only going to be there for a few seconds before they decide to click away or read on. So the first few lines of text needs to be terribly strong. I have a customer named Terry Clancy, and I was telling Terry this as we were close to finishing his website. And I asked Terry, write something battery acid strong for me, compelling text. Terry came back a day or two later with text that said, "If you do business with me, give me 1 day and I'll change your business." He teaches ethics to insurance sales reps. And it was such a strong statement, "Give me 1 day and I'll change your business," that it really made his website work. It lowered his bounce rate and made for better customers. So compelling text needs to be all about how you are going to change your customer. Don't forget, it's the product benefit and not the features of the product that are going to lead you to compelling text. If you can master just this one concept, you're on your way to higher conversions. One of my favorite marketing quotes is by Zig Ziglar. He said, "No one ever went into a hardware store looking for a 1/4-inch drill bit. What they really need is a 1/4-inch hole." Now, if you need to learn more about the product benefit, don't forget to watch Lecture 1.2. You know, compelling text is the difference between your brochures getting read and going into the trash can. So don't be afraid to use strong language, simple, declarative sentences. As a matter of fact, you need to state your benefit in a very straightforward fashion. And remember, a lot of words like best or favorite are actually subjective. And don't forget, you want to tell everyone who you are, what you do, and the benefit of using you. And I can't overstress that benefit part quite enough. Now, you also need to weave your keywords into all of your marketing. Even though we talk about keywords on the website, it's important that you use those same keywords everywhere, because don't forget, that's what people are looking for. Whether they're online or off, they're still looking for those particular items. Guys, that's going to do it for this segment. You have made it all the way to the end of Section 1. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.